Hey guys, Clyde here, Pixel Pro Displays. If you haven't seen the release video yet, we are doing a cute little build kit. And what we're gonna do today in today's video is we're going to get that build kit that you're gonna see come in the mail whenever you join up for the club. This is a feature that we're doing just for a limited time. But if you get this Pixel kit, this Pixel starter kit, what you're gonna get in the box, we'll walk through everything that's here and we'll put it together so that you can get started with your blinky flashy journey and have a little bit of fun and being a member of the PPD Sequence Club. Let's go ahead and get started. All right, so here's our box of goodies. I'm gonna dump it all out here and we'll show you what we got here. We have 2 extension cords. That's for the Pixels. We have a power supply. We have 2 strings of easy RGB Pixels. We'll set those off to the side here. We're not gonna use those right away. This is the pigtails for the Pixels. And then I got a couple little wires here, but this is our Baldrick 8 controller. And we need a power supply cable to run our power from the board here over into the controller. So, all right, let's go ahead and get started with the build. Some tools that we're gonna need. I've got some hobby screwdrivers here. We're probably gonna need a set of wire strippers. Nothing fancy. And then a couple flatheads, maybe a Phillips head. We'll see what we need in the end. But we're only gonna be concerned with getting 2 outputs set up because that's what's in the kit. And we're just gonna build the controller, so you should follow along and see how to put it together whenever you get this to your house. So the first thing, let's go ahead and strip off just a bit of wire here. We're going to, the black is going to be considered the ground. Let's go ahead and get our screwdriver out here. That would be this one here. So we'll go ahead and set that right down into the hole there. And since this is the black wire, we're going to plug it into the negative. And to start with, I'm gonna open this up. So if I open it up, that means that the hole is all the way open. Whenever you close it, you tighten it by going righty to the tight, righty tighty. See how it's closing up there? And it's opening back up now. So I'll go ahead and screw this in. Insert the cable. Now this wire that I have, this is wire that I have from the house here. And I put the kit together with stuff that I already have, but Easy RGB is going to send these out in the mail, and it's going to be copper wire. So then from here, we're going to go from here into the power supply. Since this is the ground, the negative, we'll go ahead and take our screwdriver, probably a flathead or a Phillips, doesn't matter, and I'll just unscrew this. We'll go ahead and put the wire in underneath of it and tighten it down. And you want to have a good tight connection on there. You want that to be nice and tight till the point you can't turn it very much anymore. It's going to stay good. Let's go ahead and strip out the rest of the wires. Use the red cable to plug in the voltage positive on your power supply and connect that to your voltage positive input on your controller board. This end's going to go in over here. You can use a Phillips head, doesn't matter. All right, there we go. Now the voltage plus is on the inside. Inside.
Right about now I realized I needed to check the power supply to ensure that the selector switch on the side was set to 110 volts. I ended up using a screwdriver to switch from 220 volts to 110.
Now we'll go ahead and get started with putting the pigtails into the outputs. We need to know where output number 1 is and number 2. So that's output number 1 and output number 2. Now the first thing we have to do is we have to unscrew these because they come screwed in. Now we have to look at the board and we have to say which one is, the ground's in the left, the data's in the middle, and the positive is in the right. So when we put it in like this, the ground is going to be black.
The yellow wire is data and the red wire is your positive, or 12 volt.
So now let's go ahead and screw these down. All right, and then this is ready. We'll just go ahead and plug it in to the board. Boom. One more to go. Same way, key faces the same way. So we'll put it in the same way. All right, so the last thing we need to do is get our power supply powered. And to do that, we'll grab our extension cord and we'll pop these little things off here. And we'll go ahead and unscrew all of these. And we'll line these up exactly where they go.
Now we'll go ahead and connect the black wire to the load or the L line. We'll connect the white wire to the neutral line or the N line, and then the ground wire is the green wire, and that has the 3 lines on the mean well power supply. We'll just tighten them down.
All right, so the only other thing left to do is get the controller up and running and configured, and we're gonna do that in the next video. But you will want to have your pigtails ready. You've got 2 extension cords here, and you can use those to plug in if you need to, but you're just gonna need to begin with connecting up the pigtails and the pixels to the controller card, powering it up and doing the configuration so that you can see it in xLights. We'll do that in the next video, guys. Thanks for watching. Take care. Goodbye for now.